This is just how I remember people talking about it. There were 3 children. I always heard it said like that. Never really as names at first, just 3 children. They were all found in the same house. That part never changes no matter who tells it. And after that, things just stopped being spoken about clearly, like it didn't need finishing. They were let go after that, separately. No one really talks about what came after that part. Like it just didn't stay important enough to hold on to. And later, people mention a fire in California, a theater most people in the area know about. They say it started with a cigarette. That's the version that gets repeated. Simple, easy, clean, enough to move on from. What always bothered me is how nothing ever connects properly when you try to line it up. The house, the children, that fire later on. It's like pieces of something that refuse to become one story. And I remember hearing this part differently every time. No one ever brought up names again. Not theirs, not anyone else's, not what was left out of every version of it. Like it was all allowed to just fall apart on its own. They still call it an accident, a cigarette, a fire that just happened. And usually, that's where the story ends for most people, because anything after that doesn't have anywhere to go. And the strange part is, none of them were ever questioned. Not really. Not then. Not after. They just left and went back into life separately. Like nothing had ever tried to hold them in place. And I think about how clean it sounds when it's told back later. How nothing sticks to anything else. 3 children, a house, a fire later on. And no one ever says those things in the same breath. Maybe that's the part that stays with me. No one ever brought up names again. Not theirs, not anyone else's. Not what was left out of every version of it. And somehow, that's the only part that still feels real. This is just how I remember it being said.